Okay, well, unfortunately, we have to keep the retarded takes going. So let's now move to Daredevil, the TV show.
Yay.
So here we go. Showrunner Dario Scadabane says, Daredevil Born Again is a lot less navel-gazing than before. The earlier show, at its best, was fantastic. At its worst, it was two characters in a room talking about what a hero is.
Don't you fucking dare.
Don't you Daredevil.
I've got you, brah. I've got you. I felt that had been done. I'm not taking swipes, but you are.
You just
literally are. What do you mean?
You're taking a huge swipe. I just didn't want to hear characters grousing about their lot in life.
MauLer's response is perfect.
Do you want to read it, MauLer? You read it.
Describing some of the best episodes of the series as navel gazing is next level audience reassurance for the new series. Obviously referring to like on the rooftop or stuff with like the in season 3, like all the conversations related to his religious sort of it's that you all know this. It'll feel like it's so annoying to actually state it as though it's not common knowledge. I think Daredevil's built on his continued introspection, his actions being pulled between contrasting worlds. Punisher being the darker hero with definitive conviction was perfect as a foil. Who the fuck wouldn't want more scenes about their lot in life when that defines their actions? We want to know the why, the how, and the response to more challenges to their perspectives. Who wouldn't want to know why these men are heroes?
Right?
It's like my favorite parts of the series, and he's like, we don't want any more of those heroes talking about stuff in rooms. It's like, what the
don't want any of that characterization, motivation, development. Don't want any of that.
Tell me you haven't read a fucking Daredevil comic without telling me you haven't read a fucking Daredevil comic. Daredevil is Marvel's Daredevil is Marvel's punching bag. He's always been introspective since the Miller era. This is his thing.
I'm not even sure he watched the Daredevil fucking series on Netflix.
You know, the argument that he has with Punisher, I live for that shit in my storytelling. I love it because it's not just the fact that they're conflicting with different ideologies. They're so well represented that it feels like intelligent people having the argument instead of what we get in a lot of stuff, which is like, this is bad. Why? It's so wrong.
Right. Father Lambton, the night nurse, Claire Temple, like those are great scenes. They're great scenes. They help develop this thing called character, and it's characterization. And that's why I think when done right, superheroes, especially ones like Daredevil, are better suited for serialized storytelling on a prestige series than a movie where they're fighting some giant beam of light going up, like this. This is what makes it good. That's what made Penguin good, right? Daredevil's better than Penguin. Don't even, think it's not. Penguin is not better than Daredevil, but Penguin's pretty good. And I think Penguin and the Batman borrowed a lot from Daredevil.
Yes, I would say so. Certainly in terms of tone
and
in terms of writing. But here we go again. Daredevil Born Again showrunner compares the series to The Penguin.
If I can pause you there, already, like, that as the head, you're just like, surely you can't fuck this up. I assume he's just going to be saying, like, people love The Penguin for its, take on the comic book genre adaptation, blah, 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 and we're hoping we can reach the highs of something like that in the modern... You'd assume, right? That would be the comment. Carry on.
We're even more grounded, even less stylized, even more rooted in the here and now. I loved Penguin. We're a little faster, meaner, cleaner in our story. Dude, this guy's
off. You are calling your shot, buddy. I hope this is great. Hey, if it comes back and it's great, it's like, all right, respect. But if it doesn't,
even still, though, why antagonize for no reason at all? Like,
dude, this is why
I don't get it.
Stop all press tours. They don't help. Like, this is the only thing that's making circulation right now. You know what happens in the first episode
of
Daredevil?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what happens in the first episode. So I have been told definitively that it's a slow burn. He doesn't don his costume until about halfway through the series, right?
Yeah.
He still does Daredevil shit, but he's not in a Daredevil costume until halfway through the series. So I responded to MauLer by, wow, that sounds like a huge opportunity for a lot of navel gazing.
What was one of the best things about the trailer? Was this fucking sit down talk in the fucking diner with Kingpin?
Yes.
Did you even see your own fucking trailer, dipshit?
And
did you like the way that fucking Vincent D'Onofrio was sort of not even looking Matt Murdock in the eye and saying, do you know what? It's not such a pleasant thing.
And the less stylized thing I'm a little hung up on. It's like, what's wrong with being stylized?
What?
It's a comic book show.
I would say, Gary, this is unprecedented for me. I've never seen someone say, I've got less style as a compliment to it.
Yes.
It's like, oh, all right. Sure.
You've just had a movie that made $1.4 billion at the box office, where one of the things that this comedy character said was, oh, look, you actually look like Wolverine, like you're not embarrassed to be in a superhero movie. And then you get this. Oh, well, we're far less stylized, you know. What, like you're embarrassed to be in a superhero show?
I just don't understand what you're thinking. Instead of bringing up the Penguin and just being like, I hope we can get the same kind of critical acclaim. We're working as hard as I believe they did on that show, and that it's nice to see these really awesome new adaptations that are kicking ass and getting so much support from the public. But instead, you're like, we're going to be better than the Penguin. Like, okay. And the fact that he said cleaner in our storytelling.
I hope so.
Well, if you're cleaner in the storytelling, why is half the show, half of the stuff which was like dismissed and cancelled by Feige, and the other half of the show is the new stuff that was fucking done because the beginning shit was meant to be crap? This is literally like two different fucking ideas meshed into one for this series.
It is, and they kept one in. Like, they kept a little bit in, but they pretty much started over. The White Tiger stuff, I think, is a carryover from the 6 or 7 episodes they had already shot and completely scrapped.
You could have easily just said, you know, Penguin has just seen huge success. Colin Farrell killed it, won himself a Golden Globe. We like to think that this show is very much done in the same sort of authentic tone. You know, try using words like authentic and not less stylized and shit like that. Just anything. But don't lower something, and again, don't try and pull something down in an effort to elevate yourselves.
That's why this stray bullet ever. Why the hell did they even bring Penguin up?
I have no clue. Stupid.
Didn't need to.
And then just imagine if this is just nowhere near as good as Penguin. I liked the trailer. Thought the trailer looked good. But just imagine if this turns out to be a big fucking flop.
Fringy's like convinced this will be terrible. I know a lot of people are. I'm like 50-50 on it. I really am not sure.
I'm not convinced it'll be terrible. But we'll see.
I just don't know.
Right now, I'd just take good.
Yeah, I would take good, pretty good. That would be great.
None they are.
They just shouldn't talk.
Hey,
just shut the hell up.
I think a lot of the dudes just need to shut the fucking mouths. Just shut your fucking mouths.
Well, can you at least train them, for fuck's sake?
I know.
Gee, they think they know better. We are the plebeians. We are the little people. They look down at us. We are just consumers. We're not discerning customers. We're consumers. We slop. Everything they do is fantastic. We're not allowed an opinion. We're the ones who've got to keep our mouths shut. We open our mouths. We're toxic. We're haters. We're this. We're that. I think more people have talked an audience from going to see a Marvel film or a Star Wars project or anything from the companies themselves than any video drinker, you, Gary, me, Razor, whoever you want to pick has done. They've done more harm to their brand than anything imaginable.
Nerdrotic.com. Please subscribe.